Oh yeah, we're starting this because today is Friday. That means it's going to be the best weekend you are going to have. What's up, everyone? I'm the Panda Photographer. If you're new here, I welcome you. Watching some David Oyster from last night because I only could watch half of that live stream. So I think I'm gonna watch half of it or 60% of that. What's up, guys? Today's Friday. Celebrate. Today I'm going to show you guys my process of going through my website. I use a platform called Weebly. Been using it for a couple of years now. They used to be so good. They used to be more flexible with some of the features, and now it seems like customer service, it's okay, it needs improvement. I think there's some unfairness within what you can do, what you cannot do over like Squarespace. And this video is not sponsored by Squarespace. Alright, so I'm gonna work with you guys. You're gonna watch me go through some changes on my website. Before we even get started, I just want to point out two things. Okay, one, the website has been ongoing since day one. Day one was like what, 5 years ago. So just always go through some changes. I'm looking for something over time. I know over time my website should not be changing all the time, but I change it once a year. There's a reason why. I think the better I get at doing Photoshop for the website and do everything manually for myself, I think I'm better to get some of the displays and features that I'm looking for when designing a website. So I like to build them from scratch and then work my way. So I use Photoshop. I actually make my own texts. I even write up the title or the text or paragraph, and I would go in Photoshop and I will actually make a transparent PNG file. So therefore no one can copy and paste what I wrote, so it's basically on as a JPEG. That's basically what it is. But I'm going to show you that process right now, but before we get started, I need a drink of water. Thank you for subscribing. So let me show you the process of how I built a website with Weebly. So let's go to my website first, and then I'm going to show you. Alright guys, so this is the website now. You notice that there's a different background theme. I wanted a more midnight bluish color because it has to match these texts, these basically these fronts. And I'm going to show you how I did that just in a moment. I did that in a video yesterday. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, please do so. But I just want to emphasize how like I'm trying to make it simple and easy, but I'm also trying to make it much easier on the user that visits my website. I want them to see where they can go easily without any confusion or all this crazy, but make it simple, but make it clean, make it look appealing to the eye, and want to stay on the website and say, okay, what do you have to offer? So yesterday's process was basically changing some of the thumbnails for these galleries, the portrait gallery, the city gallery, the long exposures, the landscapes in the nature, and the night and astral. But there's one gallery, actually three galleries actually, that are not listed. This is why I made a list for it up here, so you guys can go and navigate yourself. Say, hey, I don't know, it's up there: time lapse, projects and documents, and an event and parties. So that one is actually the second gallery, but it's hidden. It's because basically you have to be going to my website to know it's there. So this is not when I know when a client is kind of coming to my website looking for services. Oh, he says he does parties and events, so let me check the portfolio or the galleries. So this is how they can go there, and you can see all the images. This is how I set it up now. Looks much better than before. And then the copyright and trademark information is right underneath each page. Each page of my portfolio will be the copyright and trademark law, so it's there for a reason. So I'm getting serious with this because this is my art, and my art is my expression, how I feel when I take a photograph. And I don't need someone else to, use it without, even crediting my name or even, give me a lucrative payout for even want to use my image. But I'm freeboating in it. That's what I'm doing. I call it freeboating. Free boat, like a boat that you, yeah, freeboating it. But I learned that from somewhere, and it wasn't. I think it was from California. That term. I think it was too much of San Jose. Could be it. But yep, so you go to my profile, there it is, and then you got the cityscape and street. And see, I love these three startup images. Just some of this I took with the 877 Mark II. Some of this I took with the 879, A7R2 and A7R. So this is why some of the images are bigger, some will have more diamond range. You can kind of tell from, but to me I can tell because I'm the one that shot with it. But you can tell sharpness is not a joke. These are actually low res files, ladies and gentlemen. And they are cropped a certain way, 20 by 48 by 300 pixels. I showed this already, how to get sharp images for Instagram with low res files. I actually made that video like 3-4 days ago, so you may want to go check that out. But here is the cityscape. You can see I want to do maybe adjust these two, bring them down a little bit lower, so the tip, it's like kind of even in a certain symmetrical way. But what we're going to do here, since we are already in this folder, okay, so what we can do is space it. Let's see how well that does. See, just wanna, so if I can lower it down a little bit more, maybe. Push it, just push it. 30. Boom. This is how I'm using the Weebly website. And then, because sometimes it doesn't show you exactly what you originally when you go to the website. So I have to go into my website to see it. See, I want it just like that. You see that? That looks really nice and symmetric and diamond shaped, kind of. Like the center image is pointing out, like in your face, and the two are right there. Like wow, you can just see all three of them. So it has to be powerful and just direct for these, and these are all like symmetric. This is why I put these through it. A little bit of city. I might want to push this one on this side of the 9/11 Memorial Union to my left. Alright, so we looks good, right? You guys let me know down in the comments below. Please do. I really appreciate it if you do let me know. So this is the long exposure snout. Now it's getting juicy. I know I have tons of them, but guess what? Most of them are, guys, on that dead hard drive with the dead PCB board. All I do is replace that PCB board and we end golden. I know my files is on there, so it's worth holding on to that hard drive, but I choose the best what I have. And I think over time, in the last like 4 years, I'm choosing the best pictures to be on the website, because when you start out your website too early, when you don't have any content or any photos to present, you're stuck and people don't really take you. So just gather them up. So yeah, this website has been up for about what, 3 years, but because I had another website which was 646 Studios gaming, it's gaming PC, and then me and Yuki had another website. So we've been using Weebly for quite some time to do our fundraising for our projects, but documentaries. What do you think, guys? You like that? The trail lights going this way right across your face, and then another one going right and lower, going down, makes practical sense, right? And then the other one, the centered, which is the portrait, this goes. Yeah, I think I like that. So people can see my art. I said it. I don't like when someone goes to a website and they have to twitch their eye, and that's bad, because that means like you're not showing your art. Like you have to, if you're going to design your pages, in my opinion, if you're going to design the pages, and I thought about this why I was actually building up Instagram and Flickr, which you guys could go to my Flickr. Still, if you want to go to, if you have a Flickr account, join me. I appreciate it that you do. Build my community, my Panda Nation. We're going to take over the world, right? No, I'm kidding. But anyway, this is. But you also could join me at Twitter, if you like. I have an interesting Twitter account, because a lot of it is like business related. Some still from like university stuff, and yeah, use Twitter quite a bit for that. Communications, basically. But here's my Instagram. Check me out. I hope you guys like the music. I really am searching for the best music you guys to drive to it. What I mean by drive, it's like I want you to just think about when you're going out to do photography or whatever you do as an artist. Music is so important. It drives you, especially if you feel good. So yeah. But what else we got? We even did night. I did all of this morning too. I woke up really early to do all this. So the night looks pretty amazing with the Astro. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that handsome man over there. I had to throw myself into that. I love this photo. It's one of my best selfie photos I did with my, SLT camera. Not gonna call it, well, it's called it DSLR, but it's actually SLT. It's a Sony A mount. It's supposed to be different. It's supposed to be different. It was a great camera, really good camera. Add myself again in it. I'm not done with this stuff, so I'm working on it. I haven't tapped these two yet, so need to get this done, but I want the gallery to be functional. What do you guys think? Is it functional? Like my nature page, landscape, nature. You see what I mean by that front? Look at the front. Dude, it took me so long to find the right color, temperature, uh, how to like perfectly look for a front that I really, really enjoy. And I finally found it. So, landscapes in nature. But I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys like this particular portrait? I mean, nature, flower. So I took this in New York City and Chinatown, and it's just like right there in the middle of what was it? Right off of Canal Street, and basically, it's, yeah, it's part of the hotel and the window structure. And I was like, this thing's like kind of interesting. So I saw this really cafeteria down the street that had these Christmas lights, and the Christmas lights were just like giving me like a contact, like, oh, that's interesting. And luckily, I had the Sony FE 90mm micro lens. Wow, that lens is a beast. So I like this one too. The window. You guys didn't see that one, have you? I don't post all my good ones on Instagram either. I post some of my favorites. Like, that shows how long. This is showing my younger youth side of photography. That's what it's showing. It's showing that I was even in my house and around my neighborhood taking just pictures. And one day this happened. I was like, ooh, bad rainstorm. And then this sunny golden hour just bloomed out of nowhere. It was just amazing. And this was the night of the storm too. These Madison. It was what, 2015? I was actually visiting here, and with another faculty, what we did was exchanged. I stayed at her place, watched her kitties. She went to Japan, had a good time. So it's fair exchange. I think that was reasonable, because I was like, yes, this is perfect. I can go to Madison. So, and it's perfect too. Summertime, all the events was happening, and this is what I captured that 2015. These three right here. Boom. Look at that. Ooh. It's beautiful. Guys, you have to understand how beautiful it looked in person. It was just breathtaking. Like, something about Madison's lakes give off some type of like, is it Io atmosphere that is making the colors of the light? I think it's one of the, yeah, I gotta look that up. The Io atmosphere or Trim atmosphere. One of those two is changing the colors, and something about the golden hour and the blue hour around that lake at Mendota is just breathtaking. I'm gonna see, but I have one actually. We need to post up on here that show the color if I still have it on. Let's see here, guys. Let's go back. No. Alright, let's go back in here and let's do nature. Alright, so what should we do? That should be, yeah, that should be landscape. Let's find it. Alright, we need to go into the E drive. It's gotta be in Madison though. Oh man, please don't tell me I have to add that. That would kind of suck. See, it's actually this view, but it's this view, but it was more pinkish purple. I know I have it. It's on my Instagram, or it's on that hard drive which has the dead PCB board. Oh man. Alright. We need to... Shit. See, that's not fair. That is not fair, but it's okay. But it's on my Instagram, so that's strange. Did I put it somewhere else? I doubt that. I really doubt that. See this layer. Alright, so we are in Weebly. So this is Weebly. So this is how I did this. Alright, I took one of the themes and just completely delete the shit out of it. I mean, like, left nothing behind. Like, pop, 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 pop. I was busting off delete buttons, like, boop, 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 boop. And then I started from scratch with one of the themes, and that's just how I came about this. So I decided to do it on my own. So these texts are made in Adobe. How? What'd you say? Alright, so let me X out this. Let me make sure this is saved. And by the way, this is how I make my thumbnails too. Photoshop is very good. So I always start from the logo, my title, ThePandaPhotographer. Why? This is an original file, and then what I do is write over it and make a new file. But how I make my thumbnails, or the text, sorry, the text, is I go in here, pretty much, go in effects, add my own text, whatever text I want. I wanted it to not to be something you can copy paste. Yes, you can copy it as an image, but why would you do that when it's useless to someone else? That's the whole reason behind my website. It's very useless to someone. But so I dropped down my shadows here about the spread about 37, but my size on my fronts, which is the back, the drop shadow, is at size 4. But you see my anti-aliases? I have it exactly where I think this is the roundness step, so it gives me that effect. This is at 72%, which is the how much I want it to be seen. Basically, it's the opacity that I'm kind of concerned about. Too much at 100% makes it look a little bit too orangey. I wanted like a mixture of yellow and gold. And the reason what I got this concept from is I've been watching Black Layton online, and yeah, it's weird. And I was like, yes, that's the color theme I want. So yes, I bit it off. So I tried to figure out what was the color scheme. If you watch Black Layton, watch the text. And I'm like, you're like, sneaky little bastard. Smart thought. But anyway, my auto glowed is at 4%, but it's at normal. But the noise is down 0%, but the opacity is at 0. My range for my dynamic range, anti-alias, is at 50. So this is playing with the range, and I'm gonna show you. See, playing with the range, it's like. Had it at 50. I thought 50 was nice. So yeah, and basically same thing with the gradient. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Gradient down 79-80%. Leaner, black. So the text is black. So if I remove it, this is what you get. Now it's white. I start off with the white text. I always do. I think that's better to start off with the white text. Let's see here. watching you guys from the comments on the iPhone. Okay. Then I in the shadow. This is one that's a little bit tricky. I know it doesn't look like a period is not enough, but trust me, it's enough. And some stroke. Only slice 2, not too much. But if I take the stroke away, pay attention. See? Alright. This is how I do everything. So what we want to do now, so we have these. Alright, I need to redesign this page. Oh, okay, we did time-lapse theater. And we did the YouTube log. Okay, but I want to change this theme. Now I need to go back into my folders. I want to use one of my high res, and I'm gonna blur and darken the crap out of the background. I want it to blend in. So I could use their own backgrounds if I choose to, but I just choose not to. Oh, look at that. Look at that picture. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Alright, so I'm gonna darken this, and we're gonna blur this. Alright, see? I like, just like simple, I like the colors of that picture. It gives me a subtle separation and diffusion from what I have to read, but I think I can make it a little darker. But then again, like I said, if you guys saw part yesterday's video, the Weebly website was just weird stuff started happening. It's like, okay, if I do that, why would it fix that? Or it was just doing weird things. But it's not a bad platform. I just think it could do a little bit better. Okay. See? See how it looks much lighter here, but it's actually darker here. You see the difference? Or did... Okay. Now I gotta fix this whole entire page. So just do time-lapse data first. So what I'm gonna do next is basically take this whole text. I'm in the wrong one. Okay, so we're going to just save this. No, we're not going to make any changes. Actually, where's the original text? That is the original text. Darken that background. And we're gonna actually apply the text, and we're gonna just try to read this out carefully. Oh, gotta type it in manually. We can change this. Okay, let's just say I don't want to start off with this anymore. Maybe I want to change it. Alright. Gonna move this microphone a little bit. Okay, so if I want to change it, we should start off where I left out. 4. And why is this always a delay? What's going on with that? That's kind of weird. Delayed. Let's start off. Was it? No. I'm quiet. I'm thinking. Trying to type. Trying to make it sound interesting. I'm trying to compare all my adventures. Trying to compare all the things I went through and try to put it in a sentence. And I feel like it's Friday. I feel like it's Friday. I don't know. The time lapse is also part of my art, but it's also something special because I like doing time lapse quite a bit. But the problems with time lapse is that some of these time lapse take risk, and some risks were not. I would have to say it was not a very pleasant experience. Like, just to get shots, it's just like, what? And then I have to do that? Damn. Taking the moment, but safety requirements are a must. So always have safety training of some sort. If you're gonna be doing something, you know, on a construction site that you're not supposed to be on, make sure you have some basic training and know how to make sure you stay in the safety zone. But what we can do. Oh. Let's see here. What did I want to change? Should I put the text on one side? Okay. I think we are going to have to do this. This is how I'm gonna fix the text. Oh, okay. Let's try that. I feel like that can. See? Hmm. I just figured something out. Check this out. So let's go back. Here we are. See, like the race is perfect little spot for this little thing. So we have to break this up. We should. Did we just make everything fit? Yes, we did. Alright. Now we can return back to number 4. Alright, that looks good. Can an image go in an image? No. I would have to code. Oh man, I have to do that. Alright, so we are done with this. We can delete this layer. Delete this layer. This layer. Move this up a bit. Save this as time lapse info. Now we are going to trim it. Booyah! Export out a PNG file, like I said. Go back a picture, website, new fonts, bio information. We're gonna keep it here, and the time lapse. Actually, finish bio. Actually, these are finish bio. That makes sense. And then let's go back. Actually, we're going to delete this layer. I'm going to create a layer on top of it just to see how it's going to check out to be. It's always going back there. See? And wait till I'm done with it. It's gonna look so much better, just like what you see at the home page. I can tell that it's gonna look just perfectly the way it is. Simple, easy, and like I said, just something easy. Not complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. Some people want a lot of stuff on it, but me, full ads, simple, but main focus is the page. The icons is in white, so you guys can, oh, by the way, the icons do like dim when you touch it, see? Like the simple things like that matter to me. And how easy to let you know that, okay, I'm on this one, or I'm on the YouTube one. So, you know, do subscribe, guys. Do subscribe. I really appreciate it if you do it. But anyways, yeah, so okay, so what I want to really do is put, I have the videos for these too. I want to know how long it's going to take for Weebly to upload these. Or do I want actually no, I want the video to be from the YouTube channel, because I want the views to go up to see how many people are actually watching it. Wish I can just like see, but you can throw a text inside a video. That's weird. No. I'm gonna space this though. I think I am gonna just keep it to black and white. I think in this one, I use no bezels. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, I think I have a good idea what I want to do now. So I'm gonna show you before we set up. That's one. Okay. This is how I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna have this on top, and then just these, or I need to add other video content to it too. So this is how I'm gonna set it up, but I don't want. Okay, so what I need to do is put a space right between it. A little divider. Just add in a little divider. That's all. And then I'll add another divider. Actually, add a divider to here. Bring it down. Should I put space? Try to make this work. Yep. So what we're gonna do again to kill the time, untrim that. Always, if you're gonna do transparent fonts for your website, always use a black background. Do recommend it. That's not how I pictured that. Oh. Okay, and this is a pain in the butt. This is why I was telling you guys this is probably going to take some time. In the first video, I explained that very carefully. What did I say? Should I say truth? Wait, each city has their own color. I don't know. How can I explain it? Some cities have their own different type of. Some cities just have different color schemes to them. I don't know. Like New York is New York. Bright lights. A ruthless city. People are good, but it's still a ruthless city. LA is just like, whew, jungle. Don't take it personally, LA, but too many homeless in one part of town. Oh, that's like savaging all up all the why put all the headache in one? Causes more problems, and then all they do is just gonna just sprout again, gonna venture off, because they stuck there. Once you're in LA, you're stuck. I don't know. I don't live there, but I visited there, and it wasn't a great experience whatsoever. It's like city doesn't care. Yeah, I know the individuals should care for themselves, but I know cities that can do better, and they're not even in U.S. states. And that's due to lack of discipline. Alright, we are back at 4. Cool. Proofreading before we get going. See, to me, taking my time building my website, and I know you see a lot of these advertisements that are like, oh, look, click and go. You can do this, you can do that. But let's say the average person does do that. They always change something later on. Me, I just, once I change the website, I get all the work done, see what I have to do to it, and then I just don't touch it for another year. It's like, I do have to touch it when I have to respond to email from it, but still. Okay, so I got this going, guys. While we were talking, you guys looking at my ugly mug. What time is it, actually? Let's do this for 9 more minutes. I want these to be 60-minute streams. Okay, so we got... Don't like how that looks. Don't like how that looks. Yeah, that's pretty much usually with me though. Let's do the art. Showing these. Can we just break it down? Let's see here. It looks better. Trying to make it slim as possible. See, looking at it carefully. You guys are like, what the? I'm just trying to see where I can fit without sacrificing. Because I want the full image. When I crop it or trim this, I want the full high res of it. Alright, looks good. See this. I guess. Oops. Ah, what the hell? This as a PNG once again. Oh, I spelled that wrong too. I just saw it. Corner of my eye when it's about to save. Like, damn it. I hate when I do that. Alright, so. we are done with this one. Thank you. Move out the way. Enter doctor. Darn it, damn it. Okay, so this now looks like, see, that's gonna look so much better once I'm done with it. All the videos on one side, text, and it's dividers, so dividers is gonna help me. Yay. Now let's do the next one. Alright guys, actually I want to end this live, but I do appreciate everyone that has tuned in to see me how I add my website, and my website is coming on pretty good. I hope you guys did enjoy it, but yeah, so I was going to just do these lives and see how many people want to learn how to do edit with TubeBuddy that are newbies, but I figured I'd give it a go and let this video stay up for a couple, I don't know, as long as it should. This video is not sponsored by Weebly at all, it's sponsored by Panda. But thank you everyone that is watching this after the live stream. I really do appreciate it. Now guys, take this with a grain of salt. I'm not an expert at building websites, can't tell you where to go, but if I had a choice, that would be a hard decision to make. But then again, it's whatever you like. But I'm the Panda Photographer. If you like what you see here, subscribe, like, and share the content. And if you want to support the channel financially, there's a PayPal donation link down there in the descriptions below. It really does help me out. But I'm also an Amazon affiliate. If you guys want to buy camera gear, all that good jazz, a new camera, A6400 is out. Links are down below as well. Or Panasonic S1 is coming. Shh, pre-order it now. But whatever that said, you guys take care. Eat, sleep, photography, videography, and repeat. Peace out, guys.